Hello friends and strangers, I am Helly, and in this video I am taking you with me into Wytchwood, where we are going to see the butcher. You see the enormous swine hacking apart a haunch of meat with her cleaver. Its dull and chipped blade has clearly seen better days. She sneezes heavily before wiping a glob of snot with the back of her hand. You again. What do you want now? As your dutiful employee, I've been taking it upon myself to improve your meat business. That whetstone of yours looks like it's not doing a great job of keeping your tools sharp. She raises an eyebrow at the worn slab of grindstone sitting on the countertop. I suppose it might be time to replace the old girl. Just think of how much more brutal you could be with a brand new sharpener. She doesn't know the half of it. Magi Sharp XL. What do we need for that? Turkey gizzard stones. One more of those, one more cobblestone, and a lucky strop. For that we need rabbit feet, goblin snot, and a gnome hat. So this is the point where we need to venture into the mountain. Or onto the mountain, not actually into. And to get the gizzard stone, we need digestive tablets. So actually, we need 2 globs of goblin snot. So we need to make 2 sewing kits. And to be able to do that, we need to head into the swamp to get some mosquito snoots. There's that missing cobblestone. Now we should have enough. Let's head into the swamp to get at least one more skeeter snoot. And while we're here, let's get some frog slime. There we go. Might as well pick up these salts and get that frog too. Make one more of those smoke pellets. Let's see. Can we be kind of strategic about this and get those 2 with 1 pellet? Yes. Nice. And just because we're seemingly always coming back to the swamp for skeeter snoots, let's find one more skeeter and get the snoot off it. It'll be nice to have some spare ones. Right. Now we need some goblin snot. So let's make a couple of those dolls. And get into the forest. I wonder, do we need 2 different goblins? Or can we just wait until the doll's effect wears off and get sort of 2 globs of snot off the same goblin? There it is. 1. Ouch! Let's just wait until the effect wears off. It's no longer. No, we can't get more than 1 bit of snot off a single goblin. So we just wasted a doll. It's a good thing we got 1 extra skeeter snoot. Let's heal ourselves. Back to full 3 hearts. And get into the fields. We need to get the gizzard stone off a turkey. And we also need some more resources to craft dolls with. Now we can make the sewing kit. But in order to craft the doll, we need more grain and hopper legs, and those we can get from the fields also. And it's good to know and remember that there are more goblins there. So let's go to the fields. And now we actually know where there's 1 turkey just down here. So let's go give it the tablets. Ew. And if we can just pick up that stone. There it is. Now we need some Well, actually, we also need the gnome hat. But as well as a gnome hat, we need hopper legs and what was it? Grain. And in order to get the gnome hat, we need changeling roots. Let's get some hopper legs. There's that one. And there should be at least one changeling. Let's get that hopper. And the other one too. There should be at least one changeling in this field. There it is. So that's one. We still need another for the box thing we need to give to the gnome. There's one. Let's make the puzzle box and go get the gnome hat. Now we just need some grain, and then we've got everything we need from the fields. And the grain field is right up there. That's actually more than enough, but let's get this too since it's right there. More hopper legs because why not? And I think it'll be most efficient to take this route. We are completely out of fireflies, I think. So let's stop over here for a bit. Get us some fireflies and fairy dust. And now we can continue on our way to the north. Let's go get some more goblin snot. They are probably both about equidistant from here, but for a change, let's go this way and bother the goblins over here. I think it's an AoE thing. Yes, got them all. Now if I could just pick up the snot. There we go. And the only thing we need now is the rabbit feet. So we need to find a way onto the mountain. And it has usually been the case that the sort of places that kind of that flank a place, that are sort of on either side of a place here in this portal dimension, have a path to that place. So if this theory is correct, there should be a path to the mountain from the market. Let's see. No. It's just to the village and to the docks. Which kind of disproves my theory of the places on either side of a place having paths to that place, because the docks is not next to the market. It's a bit further away from it. Does the swamp have a path to the mountain? Dark wood. No, I don't see it. Unless it goes through the dark wood. But I think we should check out the other places before we try and venture into the dark wood. The village has paths to quite a few places, so maybe there's a path to the mountain from here as well. Market, docks, graveyard, fields, forest, mountain. Hello. That's where we need to go then. Nice, nice, nice. Now can we find us some rabbits? Frozen log. Pepper bush. Bird. Rabbit. So we need to make some snap traps. Let's start with a couple. Although I'm sure one rabbit doesn't drop more than 1 foot. Let's see. Put the trap right here. Hopefully, yes, it was the rabbit that went into it, not the bird. Hello, some kind of a frozen thingy creature. More rabbits. Oh, are those wolves? Don't eat me. Okay, they've wandered off. Any more rabbits down here? Yes. Let's craft one more snap trap. And that's that. We have all the rabbit feet we need. Let's get out of here. Actually, we might pick up some things before we leave. And now we ought to be able to craft the Lucky Strop and the Magi Sharp XL. Let's go and give this to the big hog. The sow slowly grinds the blade of her cleaver across the new whetstone, sending flecks of rust flying. She plucks a hair from her own chin and tests the keenness of the edge by splitting it in half. Ho-ho, not bad at all. Go on, take this old stone and throw it in the trash bin. Is this just an old brick? No wonder it didn't sharpen anything. This should be the last thing we need for the effigy here. You toss the old brick into the effigy's ravenous maw, and it cracks it to dust within moments. With its final meal of bricks, the porcine simulacrum swells to monstrous proportions. A rattling laugh chills your blood as the old man's spirit looks upon your work. Haha, what a proper beggar's feast this is. I thank you for the kind gesture, but I still don't see how this will bring justice to those wretched swine. Just you wait. I have to fire up the barbecue first. And what does it say up there? Craft a cinder box. Okay. Striking a spark into the pit, you set the tinder alight. You take a step back, watching the orange flames leap high into the air. The porcine effigy blackens as you tend the fire and fuss over the coals. A succulent aroma begins to waft on the wind. The old man licks his translucent lips hungrily. I swear, I can almost smell a delicious roast. Ah, if only it were real. Over the sound of crackling logs, you hear a crowd of footsteps come padding down the road towards the cooking pit. Over here, I knew I smelled something good. It's the others, my friends, you've come back. Aye, a ghost. No, wait, is that Old Man McGraw? Say, it ain't so, old-timer. When you never showed up for the morning head count, we all feared the worst. It's true, I ended up as pig food, can you believe that? I worried you would all face the same fate as me. However did you escape the hog farm? It was the strangest thing. The swine sisters started complaining about the weather being too hot, even though it's pretty chilly if you ask me. All of a sudden, they bolted out into the woods, squealing all the way, left the gate wide open and everything. Then we smelled something delightful in the breeze and couldn't resist. It's been so long since we've had anything other than pig slop. Gosh, that smells so good. Is it barbecue? Where did you get all that food? In place of the brick, sticks and straw, the porcine effigy has split into a mountain of delectable sizzling meats. Ham, sausage, bacon, it all looks so delicious. What a wonder! It truly is a feast. Thank you. What did I tell you? Enjoy yourself for a little while longer and be at peace. The starving crowd happily helps themselves to the feast, cheering, laughing, and praising the old ghost's name. You see something twinkle amongst the cooling coals of the cooking pit. Warm to the touch, you pick out a piece of greasy gristle from the soot. On closer inspection, it appears to be 3 separate chunks, 1 fat piece, 1 long piece, and 1 small piece. The souls of the pigs. Alright, we've completed the first of the 4 soul quests. Let's continue on to the next quest next time though. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting and subscribing. All of those things really help this channel a lot. Please remember to be kind to yourself. Have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.